everything's blue on my Xbox, but for some reason today the broadcast bar is. How are we doing? How are we doing? Good. Sorry, just having sneezing fits. Otherwise, I'd have been online like 5 minutes ago. How are we all doing? We good? I apologise today if I sneeze or I'm just very only just sort of got rid of my migraine yesterday, and when I went to bed again last night, it was still sort of behind my eyes. So, and today when I got up, you know when you get that very very kind of painful, just like a heavy head behind your ears. That's what I've got today. So. I'm just kind of, just going to do a couple of hours and see how it goes. And just trying to remember where I was in this game. And my screen's just gone off. Why is it just gone off? It's gone off very, very quickly. Let's just see what we can see with this one, shall we? Does it again, we'll just restart the laptop. I couldn't remember what part it was for Nightcall. It was either 3 or 4, so I was just kind of like I know Mandog is going live at 3 this afternoon, so I thought in between, maybe one later, I don't know, just depends how I feel. But let's load back up, shall we? Load Now, this one seems to be taking me forever. Only because the last stream we had like one hell of a bloody chat in between, didn't we? So, oh, these need to come out soon. They really do. Okay. Right, we do all this as per. I still think it's the big lady. The whiny Right, we need fuel. So let's go to get fuel. And then we'll go to, or at least, some form of insight. I'm still very perplexed as to why it's a blue not blue broadcast bar. Okay. Best fill it up, haven't we? Gotta love that pea. Did we get a newspaper? I thought we had a newspaper. Okay. Yeah, press not. Never tells you that though. Oh, for Pete's sake, it's gone off again. Oh dear. Let's just bring it up on my phone instead. For 2 minutes. Still got Mixer. It's quite amusing. Views 1K. Look at that. That's interesting. Definitely. Okay, let's just restart. Oh. There we go. Okay, let's go in the shop. talk with him. Okay. We got a new clue. Buy a newspaper. Why not? And let's go for this scratch card. Why not? Woo! We win! Yeah! Oh, that's awesome! That's the first time I've ever won on one of those scratch cards. We just got off. That was rude. 2-1-1-1. Yeah. I don't know what any of them are, but we shall see. Oh, horrible. A cracky Parisian air fills the cab. Need coffee? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Hey! How was your stream? Oh, I'd say that's got to be early, actually, hasn't it? That's got to be pretty early. Oh, I have not felt good for the last 2 days. Got back in Saturday evening and hit with a migraine. And you know, when you just like, I was there watching Anne's stream Saturday night, you know, just trying to sort of stop myself from vomiting. Obviously Jace was streaming at the same time, so I put his on. And yeah, I just got to that point that I just kind of wanted to die in a corner. And yeah, all day yesterday I pretty much went to bed yesterday. Oh look, we got ourselves back talking to us. Yeah, you know when you just still have that pain in the back of your head, like you know when like you just really need to crack your neck. I'm a bit hit and miss at the moment, and I'm back in work on Wednesday, so it should be interesting. Oh, there we go. So I just reset my laptop because it kept turning this up, so I can close the chat in here now. So and sneezing fits today too. I want to sneeze to the point that I can crack my neck. I'll be happy then. There we go. Just switch that for that. There we go. So I had to redo the pop out as well. I look like shit. Oh yeah, this is where it's entirely too early. Well, you know, I'm gonna do at other times of the day, you know. And similar sort of time to Mandog, but obviously then Mandog said yesterday that he was gonna go live. I'm gonna do one. I was gonna and I sort of having sneezing fits, and you know, then faffing, and then you know, when you're just sort of doing a couple of bits, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh dear, it's 1 o'clock. So I was like, right, let's go now. I wanted to do it at 12 and have a couple of hours, and then have a little bit of gap before like Mandog decided he was going to stream. But yeah, I ended up, you know, sneezing fits and what have you. So. I remember him saying this before. You'll be able to get back to deafening the weak and poor right after maybe cleaning up your reputation and that pretty face of yours. Oh, I remember like talking about his cab stinks. The stale cigarette smell makes me want to puke. Do you know what? Even when I did smoke, stale cigarette smoke really got up my nose, and it's one of those really horrible smells to me. You know, don't get me wrong, you know, I'm not against anyone smoking or, you know, just an ashtray, etc. Yeah, but you know when you can smell that sort of stale smoke, like the just yeah, I should really as well. As it's not raining outside, I should probably get outside and cut the grass, but you know, because I was like, I felt like shit for the last 2 days. I've just not want to do anything. even just sitting in front of the TV is a bit much, you know, just laying in bed. It's just like, yeah. Not even necessarily in bed, you know, just sort of laying down and not doing anything. You know, forcing myself to go over to my parents for dinner yesterday. It did kind of snap me out of it a bit, but you know, when you just sort of, I walked into my parents and there was a smell. I don't know what it was. It was a nice smell. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't a bad smell. But you know, when it hits you that much that when you have a migraine, that it makes you want to throw up. So yeah, I sound all like, I sound all cold and fluey, so I apologise. You didn't used to smoke, do you not? Well, who smoked in our car then? I don't mind, like, if I ever drove either, like, people smoking in mine. I mean, I know I have my vape, do you know what I mean? But what do we say to him this time to see if we can get some more out of him? You don't exist. Oh god, yeah. Oh yeah. He's got a cigarette in his hand, I've just noticed. Night the Sandman laid into you, there was something weird you didn't tell me. Something happened. What? Like you totally forgot. Okay, what happened? Oh yeah, they apologised, didn't they? I got it, you know, I got who Reptile is, but it didn't make any context. There's you know, being a, oh, right, yeah, smoke, yeah. Said sorry when he attacked me, yeah, we've had this before, haven't we? But they keep saying he. There's only one guy in this entire, oh sorry, no, there's two, isn't there? There's two guys in this, in the suspects list. And we've ruled one out. Yeah, if you'd have put capital S, if you'd have put a capital S on smoke, then it would have, I might have got it quicker. But yeah, but for me, you got to remember, it's technically not early. It's 1:20. For me. Okay, so that was. Oh, you fucker! You motherfucker! We were going this way. I wish it would stop doing that. Oh, there's the guy that we ruled out. This is where I find out I shouldn't have ruled it out. Okay, the headquarters of the secret escort Paris is rather rustic looking. Is a rather rustic affair, wedged between two buildings. Doesn't kind of look wedged to me. Looks like it's on a corner. 2 stories, wooden shutters, dead flowers in the window boxes, no doubt zapped by the cold. Where's the window boxes? Seriously. If they're going to describe it then with a picture, then they need to actually have what they're saying. There's a light on downstairs. Now that there actually is. Not exactly sure what the plan is. Maybe a banknote or 2 will get you some answers. Climb out of the cab. You enter the building through a door opening directly out into an office. It's probably that the whole house is like rooms converted into meeting rooms and archives. But it's a temperature that really surprised you and practically cold. Cammy, there you go, Street Fighter reference. Okay. Oh, so maybe we can fix the heating. Yeah, let's tell him we're here for the heating. Okay, he grabs hold of your arm, leads you through various rooms to storage area where the archive boxes, the old hot. My boss is such a cheapskate, I've had it. Cammy is actually a guy. His mellow voice suddenly seems muffled by the heaps of cardboard boxes. I'll have to have a look first. I'll let you take a look. The door is open as usual. People come and go. Next door is again. Yes, I said that. When I saw Cammy, I said Street Fighter reference. And then I realised afterwards that Cammy on this game is a guy. We'll check the boiler. Okay. Oh, let's go through the boxes near the boiler just in case. Ah, damn it. Oh! Oh, we did it! We did! We found the right one! Seems to be the list of secret escort clients. Okay, we're taking the list. Go through the boxes on your left. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we'll take the receipt. Not telling us we got clues though. Okay, I think we're going to get caught this time. Hey! Box full of stuff from nothing else. Come up. We don't need to stay because we've found random bits, haven't we? We'll come up with an excuse anyway. Okay. Stylized stars that make up a comet. Okay. We will go through the box one more time. And then we'll do that one. Whole system needs to be replaced. Should we just tell them that? Yeah, fuck it. Do you drink coffee? Yes. Ah, making us coffee. Okay, so we got some clues, apparently, but it's not pinged up with a little jobber. I noticed that we always seem to put stuff in the glove compartment and then forget it's there. Oh, we did actually get another one. Isn't the name you thought you'd recognised isn't one of your suspects. Why toss it out the window, dumbass? Give your head a shake like a The night's still young. Yes, apparently it is. Come on, let's go. Okay, so we did that one. Who do we have around here now? Who else we got? Let's go get you. See where you... Oh. I definitely feel thick-headed today. Okay. Oh. Anne hosting me. Yes, she is. Didn't realise Anne was hosting me. I looked up. It said Anne hosting me. Oh, probably what I'll do as well when I finish here, probably be about the same time that Man starts. So I will make a point of actually like raiding Man. I forget that because I have it right there. I can actually do it. I can actually raid channels when I finish. Do you know what I mean? And I forget about it. Okay. Yeah, I walked into the kitchen because you know when you've had your bin's got to the point where you've thrown a couple of bits in and you're going to empty the bin and it at the bottom obviously something had been damp and it had caused condensation, isn't it? So you need to chuck it outside and just let it air because it's fine while it's there, and then when you take the bin bag out you realise how bad it actually is, don't you? So I did that the other day, and so my bin's been outside. That's fair enough. And so because it had been raining, I chucked it outside and let the rain sort of do it, and then sort of chucked the water out, and then I sort of stuck it in the bathroom yesterday to clean off, and then it was just drying out. So I've had a bin bag hooked up on those, those like carrier bag holders and that you can get. And well, I walked into the kitchen this morning and the cats had like ripped the bag. I don't know how, but it's just got this. It's clearly from the packet of chicken, even though they finished the chicken and Harriet licked the packet clean. Clearly, obviously hunting through the packet of chicken. I thought, phew, thank you for stopping. Well, we were coming to get... Okay. Oh, he's a bit nervous. Are we almost there yet? Oh, God. Are we nearly there? Usually it's the big prawny types who say stuff like that. What? Guys who think they're bulls in a cash cow world. What? I really should not have picked it. Just got going. He's angsty. Oh. That's when you know dripping slowly down his arm. He's wearing a dark coloured jacket. You hadn't spotted it right away. Oh, is this our vigilante dude, do you reckon? I mean, he looks a bit too skinny to be our little vigilante guy, doesn't he? Okay. We're gonna speak to him. You're bleeding. Yes, I'm fine. Okay. He rewards you with a grateful smile. That is one creepy ass looking smile. Building manager didn't know I was coming by, so he sicked the dog shop. Really? Unfortunately, business. I had sent a message to his wife, of course, but she'd broken her leg that morning. Fucking hell, everyone's, you know, everyone's like damaged some way, aren't they, in this game? She forgot to tell the husband. Of course, yeah, it kind of slips your mind when you break a leg, don't you? Oh, by the way, you know, someone's coming around later. Well, she didn't exactly break it. The cab did. The one I ordered to go into the office, it ran over her. Jesus Christ! Oh my days! Because you see, wait, I'm getting it all wrong. What? I'd already gone in that morning but forgot to take the key to the safe. That is to say, well, it's pretty much actually. What? I'm confused now, and it's causing my headache to come back. Okay, I dropped the key and it got stuck in the gearbox of my car. How did you get it stuck in a gearbox? Seriously, how did you get the key stuck in a gearbox while you're in the car? I mean, I know there's usually like a little, this is usually, you know, even with the material that goes over the gearbox, you know, like the shift, the stick, if you like, and even if you take that off, there's like a plastic covering. So how the hell do you lose a key in the gearbox? That makes no sense to me. Not my car, actually, but old Jalopy on loan from... Oh, there is that game, isn't there? There's the game called Jalopy. I don't know how good that is now. I know it was still in a lot of testing. But that one looked quite fun. I wonder, maybe we'll look up Jalopy. See if that's available. My real car, so to speak, broke down on the way to Paris yesterday. God, this guy talks more than me. Just back from a friend's funeral in Brest. A tragic death. Fucking hell! Another one! Gas leak in the chalet we shared in the Alps. Jeez. Oh my days! So now I have 2 cars in the garage. Oh. I mean, I know I have, like, you know, I go off on a tangent and then, you know, forget what I'm saying and start another conversation. But Jesus. These papers are pretty darn important. I work for father and it was an emergency. Which father? Father, he just says father. Do we just let him carry on? What do you reckon? Should we just let him go on? We'll let him go on. It did take 2 days days, what with the breakdown on the highway, then the flood in the first garage. Oh my days, this guy is just a walking bloody... This guy's cursed. The key stuck in the gearbox of the car on loan, the accident with the caretaker's wife, the day at the hospital, the traffic jams on the way back. So if we get shot again now, then, you know, we know why. It's his fault. The dogs. No. And the fire alarm went off in Father's office. Just between you and me, I have doubts about the Picasso drying out, but I haven't had time to look into it. Oh, alright for some, isn't it? Fucking Picasso. I seen on Facebook my uncle's wife, if that makes sense, because obviously she's not my, I mean she is my auntie, but she, you know, technically she's my aunt. Yeah, she put up a post that their 18th, technically my cousin, for his 18th, he's had a car bought for him, you know, and it's a relatively new car. And, you know, my sister sent me a message saying, you know, she's been driving for 10 years and that car's still better than hers. And it's just like, yeah, alright. Fucking dumb, innit? Father says we shouldn't talk about the Picasso. No, you shouldn't. Because it gives people reason to rob you. Quite a day, just a bit. The papers were not in the safe. They were in the trash. Well, that was clever. It's crazy how big that building is. Oh, we jumped there slightly. The tunnels in the basement, dumpsters the size of this cab. Not that your cab is a dumpster, I mean, we often forget we live on an anthill, the garbage bins and pipes, the sewers. Not that I'm likely to forget the sewers anytime soon. I've actually visited them a few times, up close and personal, okay? You know that 1 out of every 37 manhole covers in Paris has a manufacturing defect. Wow, I mean, really? This guy really does like the sound of his own voice, doesn't he? Oh, sorry, I keep sneezing and, well, not sneezing, but keep feeling like I need to sneeze, so, you know, it's not great today. Yeah. Okay, so what do you mean? Yeah, what if you step on one, your foot firmly on the edge, the lid flips over and you fall in it? Wow, okay. Happens to me all the time. Do you think that this guy is clearly just cursed, isn't he? Seriously. Yeah, you wouldn't happen to be unlucky. Me unlucky. Yeah, just a bit. People ask me that all the time. I don't think so. He doesn't. He seems content, but oh, bless him. Yeah, I've had a few accidents, of course, like everyone else in life, I guess. But unlucky, no, I don't believe in stuff like that. I think you have to concentrate to focus on your work, on your life. That we have to forge ahead, come what may. I mean, it's a good attitude. Even if your fiance leaves you for the priest the day of your wedding. Fuck I shouldn't laugh, but Jesus Christ. This guy is so blasé about it all. Oh dear. And before you ask, no, it's not bad luck, it's a beautiful love story. I'm happy for her, really? I mean, that's really sweet that, you know, he's happy for her and clearly has no remorse. I mean, unless he does that you know, Herman thing that we had, you know, whether he had like Tourette's, isn't he? But jeez. And for him, of course, the priest. Okay. Well, I'm off. We still have a few hours to get Father's defense ready. Oh. Oh. This is the other killer that they're always talking about, isn't it? That case that's always ongoing. We're gonna wait. Thanks for waiting. Just getting back in. What street? 1112. It's actually 212. So he's just walked up to the wrong building. Try putting in a code on a door that is wrong. How does he not even know it's the right building? Oh, my days. I'm not very good with numbers. Alright, does that happen often? If I ask him what he does for a living, he's going to be an accountant, isn't he? That's not how... Oh, right, sorry, yeah, that's right. You have dyslexic and you have dyscalculic, which is dyslexic for numbers. And obviously a lot of people don't know that there's actually a word for it. Dyscalculic is basically dyslexic but number form. And there was a girl that I used to work with on holiday parks. She wasn't allowed to do bingo because she was dyscalculic. But obviously, you know, everyone just kind of goes, oh, I'm dyslexic with numbers. Because obviously so many people understand the term dyslexic, but they don't understand the term dyscalculic. If you try to explain it to them, they're like, don't you mean dyslexic? It's quite amusing. But I'm very, very lucky that I have, you know, I've always been pretty good with numbers. I mean, Dad taught me algebra when I was like 5, 6. So, and that's what we're kind of doing with my niece at the moment, sort of teaching her higher math early on. Because she's being taught certain things, but not basics. And it's really, it just seems very, very cat-handed the way they're teaching math in school at the moment. So we sort of try and sort of do the odd bits with her as well, like me and my dad, because obviously my dad, I mean, granted, obviously with his TIAs and stuff, he's, you know, forgotten a few bits, but he still likes his maths, and obviously that's where I ended up getting it. But yeah, I can imagine dyscalculic is not something that is very easy to deal with. There you go. Dyscalculic, I mix up the numbers. I can't read them well. Like dyslexic, but with numbers. Fucking hell! I can just basically, you know. I'm also dyslexic for that matter. Fireman in the street. You've almost come to 212. A firefighter decked out in protective gear motions to stop you. Your passenger leans forward. Going on, that's the address. Out the window you see an elegant apartment building in flames. Oh, here we go. This is his house, isn't it? Fire at 212. Oh. Oh, bless him. Oh. Poor guy. Okay, well, when does he then? Let's read the newspaper, shall we? Why are we driving up to... No. I said, read the newspaper. Thank you. I don't remember Jenna. Ooh. Probably didn't see anything. Right. Okay. That's what was one of our suspects. There's her. Oh, who are you? Let's see what you are. Well, you're a new person. Good for fuel. And there's another couple of clue locations down the bottom. Oh, it's female. Nathalie Pingo. I went to school with a girl called Panganay. Like the surname was Panganay, but it looked like it was Pingunet. So I actually know how to pronounce that one for once. You suddenly feel the car vibrate and hear a loud thump. Flat tyre? Oh, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ, we get rid of the guy with the bloody bad luck and then we get a flat tyre. Never happens. Notice something familiar, the words taxi Parisian glowing through the rain, floating above the road. Ah, fair enough. Okay. Oh, he picks us up. Oh, that's not weird at all. It's cool, but I thought we were picking him up. Her even, sorry. Thanks for stopping. Just doing my job. What? Did she not even know that we work for the same company? Thought I recognised you. There we go. Don't exactly go to company parties. It's not like she'll know who you are. If she does. Oh shit. We're colleagues, aren't we? Did you not see the taxi I fucking got out of? Tell the truth. We can use the coma as an excuse. Never fun. My God, that's my response. That fucking hell, that is my response. Oh shit, never fun. Not fun is what I'd usually say. That's weird. Oh, I got 3 of you hosting me. That's lovely of you. Sorry, that sounded so patronising. That was not what it was meant to be at all. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, don't reply. Just look at this. Hello, Gemma. I just seen it ping up on the top there. I apologise. I've been very quiet over the last couple of days. I was out on Saturday, and when I got back in, migraine, and I've been in bed most of yesterday. And you know when you're just still not quite right from from it, and it just all sits in like the back of your neck. And so yeah, I can still feel it across my left eye every now and again. And I'm having sneezing fits today. It doesn't matter that I've taken hay fever tablets, etc. I'm sneezing like God knows what today. So I thought I'd have a bit of a stream before Mandog streams at 3, because I know he said he was going to. So when I leave here, I will actually make a point this time. I forget about raiding channels. So what I'll do when I finish my stream, I will I will raid Mandog so long as he's live anyway. I hope he's live by the time I finish, because then I'll raid his latest followers. I don't know whether it comes up. I don't know whether it comes up for you guys or not. It comes up on like side tabs here, like stream stickers and what have you. But I don't know if it comes up for you guys. Oh well. Company policy says a colleague in need rides for free, you know. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Not true, but I like the gesture. She's chosen an unusual route to your destination. Milkin? What are you doing? Yeah. Oh, she wants to talk about the coma. I was attacked. Look it. And I'm looking for the person who did it. Oh God, he's just straight up front about it. I've had my fair share of revenge in life. It does if you're on mod mode. Oh, right, okay. Oh, so it comes up for you guys if it's on mod mode. That's cool. I don't know whether it came up in general, but it's not always as sweet as you'd expect. I have no choice. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. I mean, she'd probably keep it a secret, but don't tell her. None of my business anyway. My kids are always complaining that I'm too nosy. See, don't tell her. Speaking of which, do you have kids? Oh, I just smelled something. Not that I can't smell. I can smell. But no, I just smelled something that just really made me want something, like certain foods in particular, like you know, it's like a sweet chicken kind of. You know, like when you get a roast chicken and the skin on the top's really nice and crispy with kind of just like all the seasoning and that. That's what I kind of smell, and I don't know where it came from. Because Ray downstairs does some cookie microwaves, bless him. But it's just a random smell that I had, and oh, that smelled awesome. Do you have kids? I don't know. Do we have kids? Let's just tell him we have kids. Tell her. I keep saying him. Sort of. Oh yes, he does, doesn't he? Yeah. Especially when they have kids of their own. wish I could. They're lucky you're looking out for them. If they knew what happened, they probably wouldn't feel lucky. Maybe. Aww. I'm gonna ask her what's wrong. Fuck it. Don't be sorry. Retired a few years ago. Last month I went back to our boss, begged him to give me my job back. Why? He refused. A woman in her 70s should be driving, he said. Okay. I have cancer, it's everywhere and it's not going anywhere. 6 to 12 months, the doctor said. So I made a list. Okay. Let her finish. I'm 72, I'm not going bungee jumping. I'm not divorcing my husband and going out dancing. The only item on my list was to keep driving people around to keep working to be able to support my family. Okay. This is what I do. I drive people to where they want. That's stupid, but that's my job. I mean, this is the kind of game that we end up having in-depth conversation, isn't it? There's a lot of people that kind of just want to carry on like nothing's ever happened, isn't it? Or, you know, that this person here is clearly, you know, it doesn't matter that they're ill, they want to do stuff for other people. I worked with a guy who used to be the Bristol minibus driver, who lived in Wales, but he was the Bristol minibus driver, and his wife is, I mean, I don't know how either one of them are doing. I haven't seen them obviously for a couple of years now because he was very ill as well, but she was ill and he was working to keep her going, and it was really hard to see him because basically our company took him off of being a driver because he ended up in hospital. He had problems, and he was still desperate to work for her, and it's lovely. I mean, just to talk to him, he was a lovely guy, but you know, just watching him in comparison work to someone else, you know, everyone was so much quicker than him, and it's not a bad thing. You know, he did take his time and he was very slow in walking as well, but he felt he had to work for his wife, and our company ended up stopping him working. They couldn't sack him, put it that way, but they cut his hours down and only gave him, say, like 3 jobs a week because he couldn't, you know, they were worried about his health. He collapsed a couple of times in shifts, you know, and in the end he just stopped working. But I don't know whether that's because our company stopped giving him jobs or what it was, but it was one of those kind of weird things. Six Dwarf is now following me. Well, thank you, Six Dwarf. Oh, right. Does mashups. Awesome. That's cool. Mash-tastic with Jay-Z and Claptone Taylor Swift. So loads of... Okay, cool. So I've got someone else to listen to for mashups now. For Fridays. Awesome. I'm going to spend the rest of my time here on Earth being me. Oh, my sister is furious with me. She calls me selfish for not spending time with my kids and grandkids. I suppose I could see that side of it. You know, because you're just working for them. She doesn't see it in that respect, as in the sister doesn't see it that way. don't want nobody's sympathy. That's a contradiction and a half. I don't want them to remember me as a frail old lady wasting away. See, yeah, that's what, you do have that, don't you? Like, my nan, unfortunately, bless her, the last couple of years that she was alive, she got to that point, to the point that she couldn't even lift the remote control. She had a tube. That's fair enough. I did see you coming up saying you were hosting me, and I wasn't too sure what was going on, whether you were actually around or what you were doing. Yeah, my nan ended up with a tube next to her because she couldn't pick up a water bottle, she couldn't pick up the remote control. She did get to that point that she just had no strength left. But even, we went up to see her, and it was still very much, she still had her sense of humour. I kind of went up with, everyone sort of went up to go and say their goodbyes, and the response was, "I'm not going yet." I think that was probably one of the last things she ever said to me, which was quite sweet. And you could hear the tone of her voice, and, she was still very happy almost. I think it was, so when she did go, she did kind of, she was ready. And it sounds really bad the way I speak about it. I don't mean it, she'd been ill for so long, and I don't mean that in the sense that we were waiting for it. But, it's one of those kind of things that, when she did go, it was more of a peace for her, I think. That's kind of how I see it, I don't, and like my dad's mum is quite ill at the moment, and she ended up being sectioned, and I haven't seen her since she deteriorated. I think the last time I actually saw her was my brother's wedding, which was 2015, and so she was slowly starting to lose her memory then, because she didn't remember that my brother had Ariana the previous year, and ever since then her dementia and that has been greatly increasing. My nan, on that side, she got to the point that her dementia was that bad that she attacked her husband because she briefly forgot who he was. So she ended up having to be sectioned, and then her husband, my step granddad, because my dad's parents separated and remarried. It was a big ass kind of. Basically, my nan split up with her husband and went with his best friend, which I never found out until a few years back. I always knew him as Alec, but I didn't realise he was his best friend. But yeah, Alec has started to struggle with memory as well, and then ended up going into the home that my nan is now in, and they were there for Christmas together, and she remembers him, and so it's really nice that they're still family scandals, I know. So both of them are home together now, which is really, really nice, and they're currently clearing out their house. And my nan always had these little frog caricatures in the front garden, but apparently when I asked for one, that they haven't had them for years, which is a shame. But you know when you go past that, because obviously my grandparents, that side lived in Minehead, so anytime I went to Minehead, I kind of went. You always go past the house, so you look automatically, don't you? And it's going to be really weird to see, their house, that's not theirs anymore. It's different for my nan because of, on my mum's side, because they're in Sussex. 6 to 12 months left to live, not to sit around sobbing. You'll look at us in the back, getting uncomfortable. I'm not going to touch her on the shoulder. She says she doesn't want sympathy. I mean, this character is pretty much the same sort of kind of take, I think. I like you, you know. Aww, I can tell. Being a taxi driver wasn't my dream, you know. Is it anyone's? Signed up for some couch to 5k thing. Huh? Couch to 5k? Oh, Lucan! Can you see him? Can you see him trying to climb in bags? Everything's gonna go flying in a minute. Little dude needs to go to cooking club while I'm doing it, and he's not that impressed. Tantrums galore. I'd love to go cooking club. Lucan, what are you doing? See? Oh yeah, I'd love to go to cooking club. I was studying law when I met my husband. Married young, had kids quicker than you can say contraceptives. You know, this Young at Heart, the song comes to mind. We married young. Oh, there's the first song. There's the first song of the stream. It's only taken an hour. I don't regret any of it though. I've had a great life. And hope you do too. Oh, I mean, so long as she's happy, then, you know, no matter what the future might hold for her, she is happy. Something else is lingering. Thank you. It's nothing. Yeah, I thought, you know, when I sort of said it afterwards, I don't know why they use the word couch though. I don't know, it just bugs me when they Americanise stuff. No offence, Kurt or Jessica, but I didn't do running, but somehow I got roped in here. No, I wouldn't do it personally. I don't mind doing like things like the walks, like the long walks, but when it comes to running, I just... No, Sofa to 5k wouldn't really sound the same. No. It's like the guy I work with, if you ever, like one of the guys that I work with that's a Twitch streamer as well, if you ever listen to him talk, he Americanizes everything. And basically the easiest, couch potato, yeah. Yeah, sofa potato. That's a mouthful. But yeah, if you ever listen to him, anytime he says the letter T, it's pronounced like with a D sound effects. So it's not water, it's water. And if you ever listen to him talk, because he goes on about, he calls it Skypey, okay. Yeah, if you ever say, he's raided my channel a couple of times. He plays a lot of Warhammer and Dungeons and Dragons and, you know, stuff like that. And but if you ever listen to him talk, or SETI, yeah, I always say SETI. Yeah, SETI is one that is used a lot, I think. Yeah, on the settee. I know, I still say it. I do actually say it. Go and sit on the settee. I don't know whether... I'm guessing that's not an Americanized term. I don't know if Jessica's still around, actually. I expect... it'd be interesting to see how Gemma says it. Gemma's still there, apparently. Oh, Jessica is still in the chat. Haven't said that word in ages. Oh, what was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. Cleaning the toilet. No, you carry on. And so if it needs doing, you know, then you crack on. Hello, Harriet. Yeah. Coming up? Come on. Yeah? I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, hello. Harriet's come to say hello. Yeah. You're saying hello to everyone. Where are you going? No, that's coffee. You don't like coffee. It's not milk today. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. You got... Harriet, you're not going to go and steal Mummy's bed, are you? She's only just started going back in there. Go in that one. Yeah, go in that one. There's 3 beds here. Well, there's 4, actually. Even spell check thinks it's SETI. Really? No, it's SEATEE, isn't it? CT. Now I can't even remember. Yeah. Oh no, SETTEE. Yeah, sorry, not CT. You ignore all the other drivers. They don't matter to you. They never mattered to you anyway. Wow. Yeah. Not SETI, but SETI. Not bear, but bear. It's that horrible word that's pronounced the same, isn't it? That's like, you know, but the bear. That's the horrible thing about English words. Oh, Harriet, what's the matter? She's got a face on her. Wow, we managed to get back quickly. Yeah. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see whether, you know, obviously, you know, Americans have never heard of the term SETI before. Not in, you know, in the sofa sense. So, oh, there's our little Crusader. Oh, that's one of ours as well, isn't it? I think I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna go and try and do these, because I think our game time we've got 2 hours, so it'd be interesting to see how long this one takes. Headquarters of a 24-hour news channel. What the fuck are we doing here? Across the street and enter an enormous edge. TVs the size of your car are broadcasting the latest developments in the Sandman case. Yeah, go and sit down in the front room. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. You don't think about it, do you? Unless someone actually asks, how do you say something? Go and sit down in the front room. Not go and sit down on the sofa, go and sit down on the settee, go and sit down on the couch, you know, is just go and sit down in the front room. You go over to the reception desk and give your ID and take the stairs to the 8th floor where Daniel works. Oh. Okay, it's not who I thought it was. Can't stop yawning. Before I have our little talk, there's something I need to tell you. I want to apologise for everything I've put you through, all the messed up shit, you know, the drugs and everything else. I'm done with all that. Congratulations. Thanks, well I'm still working on it. But I met the right person and now I'm not sure. Now I'm sure I'm going to. Okay. Anyhow, in your text message you said you had a few questions about the Sandman. Got some information on the victims, but first, how should I put this? You can't breathe a word about this to anyone, not a word. If they find out I'm leaking information, they'll fire me. They don't mess around here when it comes to scoops. You either sink or swim. I get it. I just want to know a little bit more about... Oh! Damn it. Who do we want to know about? I don't remember who we had more information on in the first place. I don't even remember the names. I don't remember seeing any names. Roland blank. You know. Sandrine, Michaela, or Henry. Rolling. Keep rolling. But that's all I got when I keep looking at her name. Bad, isn't it? Okay, let's ask about Henry. Hold on a second. He leads you by the elbow to the other side of the office. Which is the tiny room with a Xerox machine. No one will bother us. Dutillo was a fat cat. He and his mother owned the paper at one time. That's where all the money comes from. Okay. Came from. He lived a life of luxury. Winter in the tropics, summer in Saint-Tropez. Only the best for his something and orchids. He didn't pay much attention to business except that one time. Am I laggy? Because it looks very blurry on mine. I mean, it's telling me that it's an excellent stream, but I don't believe it. One time, except the time he showed up at a board meeting. Okay. It's just my end then. It's showing me. I've been watching a couple of streams recently. I was trying to watch some of Ox's last night. I had to keep pausing it because it's just going blurry, like my signal was shite. Yet I do a speed test and it's perfectly fine. It's just, you know, it was just playing up. Oh, the time he showed up at a board meeting, it was a few months before the Albatross burned down, and it vetoed the building's renovations. Nobody knew why, but he was against spending any money on the building, and this in part is why the fire broke out. Ooh. I owe you one, so what else do you want to know? Ooh, tell me more about... Ooh, we can ask more! Who do you want to know about? Roland or Blanc? sorry, it's hurting a little bit. Every now and again, like, I can see clearer, if that makes sense. You know, when it's so straight, your eyes are a little bit squinty, and then all of a sudden you can actually see clearly. I can see clearly now. Lorraine has gone. Okay, who do we want to know about? Sandrine or Michaela? Okay, that's cool. Oh, my Xbox resolution. Right. Yeah. Or realization. Let's go with Michaela. Everyone here loved Michaela, the kind of international correspondent who knew what's what, stubborn, hard-working chick, an incredible woman. She'd received death threats a few days before. She'd get them every so often. We all do, in fact, not to mention the offensive tweets. This time it was serious, dead serious. Boom. That's alright. I knew what you meant. There's a knock at the door. Yeah, I'm coming. Sorry, you'll have to go around here. It's a battle. So we only get 2 out of 3. It's fine. I didn't think we'd get all Twitch closed on me when it came back to phone to silence. No, mine's done that before. Everything just closed one day. I had my phone open and it just went no. Oh, he stops realising for once he'd been able to help you. That's cool. Feels funny to hear you say that. Ooh, that's weird. On my screen, I don't know whether it's done it with you as well. It might just be because it looks like it's a link. The site can't be reached if I tap that. It's quite amusing. Do you have to be no, you don't have to be an affiliate to host the channel, no. If you click on, while you're watching, click on the bit to like share it, I think you should give you or like setting, like click on them. You should be able to click, depending on what you're watching it on. You should be able to. I think you can also share it or you can host it. You can also, if you go into the web page settings in your own settings, you can auto host people as well. So, for instance, obviously you like with your hubby. You can auto host him, so as soon as he goes live, if anyone goes to your channel, it tells them that that they can watch his channel, for instance, and you can do vice versa. Yes, suggested channels, and you can put it to auto host. You can do it to you select specific ones like in a list, or you can have it randomly generated, so whoever's live host, which is how I do it, because I don't no dots connected, or you go to channel setting, the 3 dots connected, oh thank you, because I've hosted you. I've got a list of auto hosts, so even if I don't necessarily notice the notification that people are live, or I'm in the middle of doing something else, for instance, then I can auto host them. But yeah, I have a list, so when certain people go live, it just does it in a randomized order. So say no one else is streaming and you come live, Jessica, mine will automatically host you. Mine automatically hosts basically any one of you guys that it's when you go live. So, and you should get it come up as well, because at the moment, there you go, it's just come up on the top here to say that I've got, you can, when you look it up, when you look at your stream manager, you can see who's hosting you. I've got a few of you hosting me now, basically. Yeah, so I auto host a handful of people, and you can also raid. So long as you've got the stream manager up, you can then raid someone else's channel. So say you were live now and then I was finishing my stream, I could raid your channel. So anyone watching mine at the moment, if they want to, they can come over with me to go over to your channel. And it should tell you as well, it should ping up saying so and so. So long as you have that option to have people raiding as well. I know some people turn it off, but I think it's automatically on anyway. But my intention is, obviously, if Mandog's live in about half an hour, like he says he's going to, I'm just going to raid his with whoever I have as well. You know, it's not, you don't have to join, it gives you the option. You know, if I say, I always forget to raid. One of the achievements, like for Twitch in general, is raid 100 channels, and I'm sure I've tried doing it once before, but I think I've tried maybe twice. But when I've gone to raid, everyone's already gone because I've said goodbye. So I think I've sort of just taken one person over, maybe. Mine always seems to host Pixel Pit. Yeah, Pixel Pit is live quite often, actually. Pixel Pit does stream a lot. Yeah, Pixel Pit is Pixel Pit is Jacksepticeye's, one of Jacksepticeye's editors. If no one knows who Pixel Pit is, lovely guy that is in the process of wanting to transition as well, and openly came out about it on a stream a few months back, actually. And you know, shout it out then, right? Yeah, I will shout it out. When I finish here, I will, just everybody remind me that, if Mandog pings up saying he was live, we will raid Mandog. And obviously if I click raid, it should come up for you guys saying that we're going to so and so's channel. And you can have the option to not go, or you can join. So when I go offline, we should go straight to Mandog's. Yeah, I think it's not that I don't want to host Pixel Pit, but I think I might have to stop and auto. I do that with some. I specifically host them. Because mine is automatically hosting someone else. But yeah, I need to have a flick through and probably maybe change it because it's not that I don't want to host Pixel Pit, but I think because he is hosted a lot, I think I need to maybe switch it around for like the rest of you guys, for instance, because obviously I know Gemma doesn't stream an excessive amount, but if she is live, I'd rather host Gemma. I know Jessica tends to do it fairly often as well now. And everyone's kind of switching between everyone else, not wanting to tread on anyone's toes. But by all means, like if I'm live, don't feel you can't go live, okay? If I'm streaming, don't, I'm not saying don't come in or anything like that, but at the same time, if I start streaming and you were intending to stream, don't feel you can't, don't feel you have to be in mine, trying to find the auto host. Yeah, it is there, but it's in your personal settings. There's a couple of tabs across the top. Yeah, if you are intending to stream and say I'm streaming, don't feel you can't, by all means you crack on, and if need be I can always, because I always have the double monitor set up when I try and stream, I will always stick, yeah, go for it. I will always stick the tab open if need be. Oh, I do like some of those. I liked that multicoloured one that you did, Gemma. The multicoloured one of the 4 little bits. I liked that one. Not saying that I don't like the green and black one. That's really nice as well. But it was just the multicoloured one really kind of screamed out to me. I really like that one. But yeah, if anyone else is live while I'm live, then I will put their tab open. Granted, obviously I can't host them while I'm live. It auto exits host mode. I will always try and have that other person up as well, because, you know, viewers and all that. I mean, I'm very lucky in the sense I've got 41 followers. Granted, you know, they don't all watch, and I don't expect them to, you know, but I'm just grateful the fact that they clicked follow. You know, I am very, very lucky to have a handful of you coming in the chat all the time. I prefer, you know, I'm not expecting to see a lot of people, you know, like that, but I just like those few odd people I have a conversation with while playing a game. Okay, so 51. So in the game, they have about an hour. So who do you want to pick up? Oh God, this was the where's Mandog when you want him, bless. This was the weird shroom lady. Should we pick up shroom lady again? Fuck it, let's pick up shroom lady. I know last time I picked her up, I said I was never picking her up again, but 2 pairs are talking loudly. They're putting trash in the gutter. Yeah, here we go. This is fucked up shrooms lady. Truffle lady. That's what I want to be when I prize person who at the bottom of the telly. Oh right. Oh, yeah. Shropshire. Missed something. Subtitles. Okay. Shrooms. There you go. Anna be able to tell you. Here she is. Shroom lady. Right. Rude. Don't care where. Oh God, yeah. She just goes for it, didn't she? Okay. Whoa! If you're telling me this, love, right, you can fuck off out my cab. Don't you go fucking telling me. Oh, do you know what? You know when you have those days that you just get those spots, okay? I had them come up a couple of days ago and then they just sit there for days, you know, right under nearly every single layer of skin. I've got one here, you can probably see that one, I got that one. And then I have one here. And I've just got 3 coming up at once. And they just all sit under the skin, don't they? And I'm nearly 37 for Christ's sake, and I'm still getting spots. Okay, here we go. There we go, shrooms. I knew what you meant. If I pick people up on it, it's only mucking about. It really is. There's no intentional, if it's just, in basic chat, I'm only taking the piss if I pick someone up on it. especially when you try and like, because for me, mobile messaging is easier. Like I can text on my phone to send messages easier. Try and use the keyboard, that's when shit goes out the window. That's why with Anne's on Saturday night, I was copying pasting. Because I got back a little bit earlier than I anticipated, and obviously then Anne streamed at what, 10 o'clock that night, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah, hormones is all it is, yeah. Here we go, there's an odd whistle in her voice, like she, oh, like she has a hole in one of her teeth. So she's, so we're painting an awesome picture, okay, of this woman. She's a fucking nut job who has truffles and has an orgasm in the back of the taxi, and now she talks like Wurzel Gummidge. with her S's. Here we go, here it is. Oh, seriously, where's Mad Dog when you want him? He fucking loved this bit. Frail or fragile? Is she gonna say the same thing again? I hope not. Answer me, frail or fragile? I'm not sure. Don't think about it, just say the first one that comes to mind. Frail or fragile? Fraggle! I want Fraggle. You know then. Yes, you know. I just wanna wind this bitch up. Both words actually have the same roots. 2 words, 2 units, and life went on, and words mixed once again. Oh, that face, come on. I'm not going to say anything, I'm going to let her carry on. Oh god, here we go, she's on a rant already. Go down this street and stop. Yes, there. Oh, it just makes it even worse when we know what's coming. It's almost like she's, you know, that she's got her legs open, let's say, and you are trying to find the spot. It's so wrong, but it's fucking hilarious. Oh, she cries out with joy. I bet she does. I've got it. The words are right there. They're wandering past us like sheep. I'm gonna let her carry on with a creative flow. Oh, thank you. Now I must write. There she's writing in thin air. There she goes. But she is randomly writing. Have you ever noticed she's writing like this? I haven't seen Incredible Crisis. I can't work out. How is she doing that? I mean, she got fucking long ass fingers to be doing that, hasn't she? Like that. I mean, I can do this. Can anyone else do this? I mean, that one's easy for, I think, most people. But that, a lot of people struggle with. And, you know, maybe that one. But when you try and do them both at the same time... yeah, I mean, I've always managed to do this. I think my dad taught me it when I was little. The frail are forced into battle. Here we go. Anyone here play Far Cry? Oh, right, Incredible Crisis is a game. I haven't played any of Far Cry. Really good for shadow puppets. It is, isn't it? Together come the children, a son and a daughter, standing tall to salute. They will cry, oh yes, they will cry. The eaglets fly behind. What? Oh, right, little eagles. She is nuts, and it's funny as fuck. She ends up having an orgasm in the back of the car. If she starts talking about truffles, okay, because Mandog found this hilarious as well. The frail will say, what happened? Nightmares, fuck it. No, that's a lie and you know it. What? And what happens when you drive? I work. You give your time to others. I wonder if we missed a dialogue option because we chose the one there. I know we still haven't opened all of her dialogue. Son will say, frail father, I want you to come back to life. And the daughter will say, okay, frail father, I want you to come back a winner. The whistle in her voice grates on your ears. Yeah, I can imagine. Father responds, you must choose, as the eaglet lands upon his shoulder. Is that what they're called? Is that what baby eagles are called? I never really paid attention to that before. Together they fly off, and thus all began. Fragile, frail, two paths that can't be fooled. Son and daughter will grow up, though not at the same pace. When early morning, 20 years later, they wake up. I mean, this one's a little bit more insightful to the fucking truffle ones last time. They wake up to the sound of a bugle. Sound will be beaten, churned and clubbed until he wakes up from a 1,000-year nightmare. Nightmare that needed together earth and life. What? And brought into the world a dream for the daughter and the son. May they learn to give again without their father. Frail and fragile. Frail is fragile. Good job! Feels like I got something. You get the impression she didn't even hear you. For 11 years I've been trying to finish the text. It's filled with so much, it's infused with my entire life. I mean, after a year I think you'd fucking give up, wouldn't you? If you were writing a book, then that's different. I mean, my dad's written a couple. Oh yeah, if anyone wants to read my dad's book, it's on Amazon. Oh yeah, you guys might like it actually, weirdly enough. It's kind of fantasy-esque with little bits, you know, that my dad, you know, of life, like my dad's life, and, you know, all these random little sort of aspects of my dad himself, but it has that fantasy kind of bordering on the kind of orc design as well, strangely. Let me have a look where it is. I'm not sure. My dad was the only one that let me Amazon. You can get it. You can obviously you have to read it. It's not an audio book. But my wish list, where it is. View lists. These, yeah, my dad has written a handful of short stories as well by A.R. Soul. If you get that, then, you know, fair play to you. Oh, where's my orders? Apparently I ordered Discord. Search all orders. Let's do that. Where is it? Should still be on here. There's one word in the title of the book I've forgotten. I want a copy of your dad's book just out of curiosity. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Out of Time. That's what it's called. I thought there was another word to it. Out of Time. Where is it? If I can find the link, I will pop it in Discord. Books. Come on. I want books. Book language. Power of breathing. No. I can't find it. I can't find it. He's currently writing the second one, which I've been proofreading in places, which is quite cool. Categories. Kindle store. It's sort by low to high. Hello, Nala. This is where they're going to get funny. Oi! Nala! Stop bitching. Nala! Can you hear her? She's proper bitch. Oh, right, I'll look for it in a bit and I'll post the link up on Discord. If I find it. But it's on Amazon. It's called Out of Time and it's by my dad, R. Simons. Yeah, I can't seem to find it on here at the moment, and it's bugging me because it's a really nice like sunset background for the picture, and I can't even find my own purchase. I don't remember when I purchased it, which is frustrating, it's not a bad read actually. I quite enjoyed it. You know, considering what it is, you know, and it's my dad's first ever book that he wrote, which was quite cool. Why can I? Yeah. Oh right, 0 price. But yeah, I was looking at it going, why are the prices all different? I'll find it. I'll find it later. I'll find it after the stream and I'll post it in Discord. You stop bitching now, Nala. Oh, she's got a face like thunder. Okay. And it was all waiting right here in this street, right in front of me. I have nothing more. Say nothing. I bet she hasn't given you all of her money. Oh, we got a white seashell. The idea makes its way into your brain. Wow! Jesus Christ, look at that tip! Holy shit! Wow! I mean, fair play. Our little Herm. Go home if we want, but I haven't seen this guy before. So let's go and pick this guy up. I am going to have to finish soon as well, because I know obviously Mandog's going to be live as well. Shinji Kuramada. Got an enormous suitcase. Is that what they call it these days? Sorry. Must weigh about 45 kilos. Is that it? 2-man lift, is it? Look at that tit. No, I said, is that it? He almost looks like a game developer, doesn't it? That they've tried to kind of sneak into this game. I wouldn't be at all surprised. Oh God, that's hard. That's a. Oh, just say Asian, okay? Don't go for the. Don't try and guess because it's offensive. This game is all sorts of fucking offensive, isn't it? I've noticed. Yes, I think it does. I think it automatically counts as a viewer because you're auto-hosting. I think I've done it before where it's come up saying Kurt is hosting me, but I only have one viewer at the time. I believe it does count towards the average total. And obviously people can go to... if people go to yours, then because you're hosting someone else, then that brings them in that way as well, and vice versa. So like if I'm hosting you, it pulls you in, it pulls them into yours because I'm hosting yours, so they'd be interested in what you're doing, for instance. Vinny likes to double tweet on you. Yeah. Vinny likes to, on your Discord, Jessica, Vinny likes to double post for me. I don't know whether it just happens to be my phone, but I always get the Vinny bot twice. You can see the tip of the Eiffel Tower start to appear. Look who's saying goodbye. What? I'm not gonna shout Eiffel Tower. He obviously doesn't understand. Yeah, I'm not gonna shout. Oh God, here we go. I think I'm sneezing. Oh, that hurt. Oh. I hate that. Oh, when you sneeze and it feels like you've got water up your nose. Oh, that's horrible. Oh dear. Yeah, do you know what? I've taken tablets and everything. And I'm still like really bad today for some stupid reason, and I don't know why. I think it's because it's been pissing it down so much recently. Yeah, I get Vinny pings up, but I know the Sabotan bot, the one that auto posts for the Sabotan, that definitely does it twice. I have no idea what Shinji is saying, unfortunately. Okay, he's talking to us again. Alright, so I'm just gonna be like smile and nod. Japanese, you're Sean. Pick that one up. We're not going to be racist. For what? Not being racist. He imitates the sound of a plane taking off. So we want to go to the airport. I mean, what he's saying there, I'd love to know what he's saying there. You think you may have recognised the name of the airport? Airport? Oh, fucking hell, he's getting pissed off with us, isn't he? Let me just bring up another tab a minute. I want to bring up Mandog a minute. I know he's not up yet, but hang on, what does he come up? What does he come up on here? I've forgotten. Mandog. He is, isn't he? He's Mandog 3-1, isn't he? On here. Amaranth. Really? I don't care. My followed. Mandog, yeah. He's Mandog 3-1, isn't he? Live hosts. Oh, he's hosting. That's what I got really confused about. My. He's not live yet, put it that way. Oh, bloody hell. Never comes up when I want it to come up, does it? Ah, here we go. Right, I do it this way. I'll do it this way. There we go. I do it this way. It makes way more sense to do it this way. Yeah, Mandog _3_1. That's what I did. There we go. Swapsies. Right, so he's offline at the moment, so I've got him up there whenever he does come online. Okay, he's getting pissed off with us. Airport. Okay, he's a stroppy man. Okay, we're not going to get anything out of this guy, are we? Am I supposed to be able to understand any of this? He's getting really pissed off with himself, isn't he, there? I know what he's talking about. Say nothing. Making a list of all the things he hated. I should probably sit here with, like, Google Translate on my phone, shouldn't I? And just see roughly what it is he's supposed to be saying. You have to, it's really kind of finicky, I've noticed. You have to download the proper app to be able to do it with the camera. Pardon me. This could be the, yeah, this is very true. He could be the killer and we, you know, out of the blue. He's... did I stop? Anybody know? That was weird. It just stopped. That was very strange. But I noticed it very quickly before it even came up on there. So I flicked back and stuck it back on again. Yeah, it actually stopped my stream briefly. Because my broadcast bar is right in the bottom left-hand corner. So of course I'm trying to read the chat, like what he's saying, and it just disappeared, so I could read it quick, like easier, and that's how I noticed. Otherwise, if it was anywhere else on the screen, I probably wouldn't have noticed. I love the way the writing is. Oh, is that Mandog? Mandog's live, yeah. That's cool. Okay, right, we'll finish this conversation and then I'll raid Mandog, okay? As I've got 5 of you. He's trying to teach me Japanese. He is definitely teaching me Japanese here. The spaces in between. Okay, he's given up. Maybe he prefers to. Oh, see now that's just getting racist again. We'll leave him alone. I'm sure we could probably get something out of him, but yeah, you can't really have too much of a conversation. You just end up shouting the same words at people. Everyone's gone over to Mandog's channel already. I've noticed. Yeah. Oh no, Jessica's still there. Gemma's gone. I think it might be because I lost connection. Well, I'm down to 2 of you. That sucks trying to not, like, raid with 5 people now. Maybe later you'll have time to learn Japanese. Yeah, as I say, I know Anne's still around as well, I believe. She's still hosting me. But it may be because I disappeared that it cut out, that everyone went straight over. Talking in a peaceful voice still. I have no idea what he's saying still though. Plays affair with a twinge of shame. Ooh, I'd love to know what it was he'd said. Yeah, Mandog is... Yeah, here we go. Okay. No, thank you. Oh, here we go. He lost someone, his wife maybe. He looks upset. He should have come with someone. Okay, he's obviously telling us who, you know, what happened, but if only you could understand him. Yeah, I'd love to know. Aww. Bless him. Start to realise the airport is waking up all around you, yeah. A woman must have been a Viking in another life, just pushing a floor waxer across. Maybe the first of the day appears in the sky. Get back in your taxi. Okay. So he gave us a tip as well. We'll take it. And obviously now, you know, we're automatically gonna go home now. Ready? Ready, ready, ready? There we go. Okay, so we met ourselves again. We're not the Sandman. We met Jerome. God, we lost 250. Jesus. We met Alicia again. Should only mod, sorry. Met Shinji. We didn't understand a word Shinji said. Oh, that was it. That was it. That was our night. Okay, well, I'll leave it there then, as everyone else has ran over to Mandog. And so, yeah. I shall possibly come back later, maybe playing a different game. I don't know yet. We shall see. I know Ox isn't meant to be streaming later either. Apparently he had cancelled Friday and today, so we'll see. But yeah, thank you for joining me on this early stream in comparison to how I normally am. And I will love you and leave you all. I mean, he's currently got more people than me. But yeah, I will be back later, but I'm not sure what I'll play later. Either some more Alice or some Vampire, maybe. You guys decide in the meantime. So I shall see you later, and we're going to raid Mandog's channel.